of the most important characteristics of a leader in 2020 and 2021 has been empathy. It's interesting that about 50-so-ish percentage of CEOs felt that empathy was a key, an important trait to leadership, but about 76% of employees thought that empathy was a key trait to leadership. That's how important empathy is, and the people we're leading really resonate with that. So I want to give you 3 quick ways in which we can be better leaders when it comes to empathy. Number 1, I think the most important thing is that we create a safe space for people. People are already going through so much, right? We're going through probably the biggest transition this generation has seen when it comes to the workplace, right? And we've got to create a safe space for people to be able to fail, to be able to make mistakes, be able to miss deadlines and all of that, and for them to be able to communicate that to us without the fear of I'm going to get screamed at, I'm going to get yelled at, because that just increases stress, and when stress goes up, performance comes down. All research shows that. So when you think about it, our job as leaders is to create a safe space for our teams to express themselves, to tell us what's really happening. That's number 1. Number 2, we've got to check in regularly, right? This isn't 2019 where we could see each other every day in the office. We knew we could gauge each other's sort of where everyone's at. We're all isolated at home right now, and that's going to be the case for some time to come. So as leaders, we've got to see, and we've got to understand that we've got to check in with our teams regularly. We've got to have a pulse of where your team is. And number 3 is you've got to connect with your team. We've got to connect as leaders with our team beyond just work. Right? Understand what we've been robbed of in the last year is the lunchroom talks, the coffee chats, going out for chai chats, all those pieces we've been robbed of. We've been robbed of all the in-between moments. Zoom doesn't allow you that, right? Zoom pretty much just allows you get in, get your job done, talk about what the agenda is and leave, right? So I think it's critical for us as leaders that we connect, we find out what's happening with our team's lives apart from just work, right? So 3 key sort of tips and sort of practices to build empathy that you can practice as a leader. Try them out and let me know how they go.